up in the middle of the junction.
Good morning, welcome back to On The Road, and today is another day in Thailand. The last couple of days we were not feeling very great after our food poisoning, so we've decided it's time to go. Now we're basically racing time to get to Bangkok on this little scooters. And I don't know if we're going to do it all in one go, do you think?
We can't do it all in one go.
No.
I'm less and less enthusiastic about the scooter and being ill on the daily, if I'm honest, here in Thailand. The time has come to go home, back to Blighty.
Yeah.
It's so hard to keep yourself well where it is, you know.
At least for us at this point. So we've decided the best thing we can do right now is to return the scooters in about 2 days and catch a flight.
We miss our twins.
We do actually. Yeah.
Who would have thought we'd ever miss England?
Well, I do. I always liked England, and I told you, didn't I?
Well, these scooters, they're good. I can do about 3 or 4 hours at a time on them after I can't bear anymore. So I reckon it'll take us a couple of days to get back down towards Bangkok, and then we'll enjoy a few days in the city and have a bit of R&R. So join us, and we'll carry on with the rest of our journey, an epic journey by scooter standards.
Oh yeah.
Also, something I forgot to mention is yesterday we nipped out to the shops, and for the second time my scooter seems to be powering off, so I lose all the dash and the speedo goes to 0, but the bike's still running and going down the road, which is a little bit worrying. It's only starting the last couple of days. Maybe there's a loose connection somewhere. Well, the mighty Honda fires into action this morning. Well, we did luck out at this hotel last night. 500 baht a night in there for the deluxe room, soft bed. A good place to get some R&R, I think. I think we needed it, to be honest.
Yeah, we not feel very great, and it's just so tiring mentally. But at this point, like, how many times you can feel unwell, you know? I'm definitely ready for some bread and cheese in England.
Who'd have thought it would be you that's missing the cheese?
I always miss the cheese.
It's definitely the case. There's no place like home, you know, your own food and your own things and stuff. I think when we've been on the road for 2 months now, eating off huts at the side of the road and whatnot, it does get a little bit hard, and your body misses the nutrients and things that you're used to and you want and need. And we are both missing our Honda Africa twins, there's no doubt about that. The scooter thing is worn thin with me. Yesterday me and Eva went to the local 7-Eleven, get some sandwiches and whatnot, and when we got there we noticed that there was a public notice over the beer fridges, which were all closed with the curtains around it, and it said that the beer was off limits for 24 hours due to the local elections. I just thought that was so good. But look boys, there's a serious decision to be made here. No beer. In other news, I also rode Eva's scooter yesterday to the shops, and only now do I realise just how damn good and fast hers is with working brakes and everything. Worlds apart from my Honda. I mentioned earlier on about the no drinking situation because of the election. We're guessing that today must be some sort of bank holiday or the election day, because we have seen nobody on the roads. Absolutely dead. Bit strange really. Hey up, we might have issues here. We've seen nobody for ages now, the cars are stopped. Hey, let's go down the left, shall we? There's a scooter up front stopped as well. I think we're going to start. Oh no, what's going on here? Road's closed or something. Oh, maybe they're working on the power lines. They've got some trucks there, look, either side of the lines.
Yeah, that's better than an accident.
Yeah, 4 cones out and everything, look. It must be severe. They've done some health and safety in Thailand.
Looks like we're about to go in a minute. Nice. There's a Tenere behind us, and I just feel like I shouldn't be before it, you know. Should make space for the mighty Tenere.
Move out the way.
Move out the way, scooter.
Yeah, let's have a look at this Tenere, look. Oh, it looks the bollocks, doesn't it?
He's got,
that's very good.
Is that a decal Q thing, or?
Yeah, he's got a kit on it, crash bars, hand guards. It's got hard cases on it though. I'm not sure I'd want the hard cases. I think we've learnt the hard way from that on the twins, haven't we? I think the next ones we buy is going to be soft bags for sure.
Oh yeah.
We're definitely feeling envious of proper bikes now, aren't we? Oh, hello, we're off.
Make space for the Tenere, come on!
Oh, it's going.
Bye bye.
You wave. Bye. A Royal Enfield. God, we miss our proper bikes. We're not going to lie to you all. These scooters have been fantastic and they've done an admirable job. And they've taken us a long way. And let's face it, we paid 100 quid each to hire our scooters for a month. So we're not ungrateful. But they're not our thing, you know?
We're not ungrateful, but we had enough.
Yeah, definitely. There's a reason why we're not excited about scooters at home and, you know, bought them for ourselves. Adventure bikes are our thing.
I do think it's important to try different things and have different experiences, you know. Everyone comes to Asia and hires a scooter, so did we. Was it a mistake? I don't know. I'm glad I did it, and I like to do things to know what I don't like for the future reference.
No, I don't think I would rush out and do it again, if I'm honest. It hasn't reduced the enjoyability of the trip at all, I don't think. You know, the adventure and seeing Thailand and exploring and everything has been just the same. But the ride itself between places has become a little bit more of a necessity rather than an enjoyable experience, if you see what I mean. I mean, you know, like now I'm just sat here and doing nothing really, holding my scooter on flat out and waiting till the next thing to happen.
Yeah. However, if you are watching and you are on a scooter, you can do big adventures on your motorbike, on your scooter, and don't be afraid, just go on and do it. Especially if it's your own scooter and if you're somewhere in Europe, you'll be more confident taking that to Alps or something, and you can definitely do it, 100%.
There's an age-old saying, the best bike to take a trip on is the one that you have. Don't let any type of bike stop you from going anywhere. There was somebody in the comments this morning I was talking to, and he said he's loved watching our trip, he's excited, and it means that he can now go and do trips because he only has a CBT. I said absolutely you can. You can go anywhere any big 1300 GS can go, just not as fast. Take the small roads, go slow, see more.
On the English CBT, can you ride in Europe? I have no idea how it works.
I have absolutely no idea on that. Perhaps somebody in the comments will let us know if you need a full license to go to Europe, or if you can just go on a CBT. The road number 1, it goes almost the length I think of Thailand, straight down the centre. Long and boring it is, but very effective. But even along the side of this road, some of the views are really nice. Spend hours watching these rice fields go by. You've got to watch out for guys like this though, coming head on at you. Just pulled off the main road. We're going to stop in here and grab one of our favourite things in Thailand, the Amazon coffee with the honey in it. That always makes me a very happy man. Got to be the best coffee in Thailand, I reckon.
Caffeinated, still tired. No, still tired anyway, and we found a hotel about 2 hours away from here, which is 150 kilometers roundabout. I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. The scooters will tire you twice the amount as you were on a normal bike, so we'll see. And we also go about 80 kilometers an hour at all times. Hopefully the hotel would be decent and we could do some washing because we really need it.
Who would ever have thought you can go on an epic journey like this on these little scooters? My scooter's screaming along these highways, 80 kilometers an hour on the limiter the whole time. but it's triumphantly still getting there, still munching through these miles. And to be honest, we're still quicker than most of the traffic on these roads. They're not big on speeding here, really. Well, we just knocked out another 60 or 70 kilometres, something like that. Opportunity for fuel's turned up and a little break, so we're going to do that. It's not the most fun thing to do, knocking out the miles on this, but it does get the job done sometimes. Sometimes you just have to do it. Oh, hello, traffic building up there. Oh, it's traffic lights. Yeah, I've definitely had more fun rides and better rides. I am being bounced all over the shop on this little scooter. I've hit some mega potholes on this thing, and when you think just how small these forks are and these wheels are, you would think something would snap by now, and yeah, it's still going. I mean, I hate the thing by now, I've got to be honest, but you have to give it its due. It's getting the job done. Have a look at this lot, riding on the back of the lorry. That's incredible. We've been here nearly 2 months riding the road to Thailand, and even now I'm still stunned by what I see. Unbelievable. Fucking crazy. What the fuck was that? Something went bang then, what was that?
I don't know, the lorry.
It went pop on the lorry, he lose a tyre or something. I think so, he stopped. I think he just blew out a tyre.
I'm so scared of that when I see the lorries, about them blowing up the tyre. Because you've seen it so many times.
Yeah, you don't want them to go bang when you're right next to it. Alright, I'm going down the middle, watch out for the cellar. Well, not the most ideal situation. We're still about 50 kilometres away from the hotel and it's getting dark, which normally isn't the end of the world, but of course I'm on the ropey old scooter and my rear lights don't work. I'll be very pleased to get off this main road, get the job done for the day. Me and Eva just turned up to this hotel she found earlier. It looks proper posh. I said, are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah, and on the booking I was like 7, 8, some rooms 900 baht.
Well, let's see if we can get a cheap room then. This looks very posh and expensive for us. Well, we've just got in our hotel room, which looks alright, a little outdated, but it's very smart. The building's beautiful actually, really nice marble floors and all the rest of it.
It's when you see the building and the corridors, you would expect much more inside here, but 750 baht, which is what, 12, 13 quid, something like that. Bargain. For the night, and we've got breakfast included.
So we didn't show you very much of the ride today, but we just done about 180 miles on those scooters, and I promise you my scooter's been flat out the entire day. I started to feel sorry for it.
Yeah, naturally there was no time to record anything else, but we are on this mission to get to Bangkok. One of the daily chores we have to do is get some food. And we haven't actually ate anything today. There's a restaurant downstairs where we're told they're serving a free breakfast. They give us a voucher when we come in. Now I'm hoping we're going to go down there and we're going to get some food rather than have to go walking around the town to see what we can find, because that's always a bit of a chore. After this epic journey today, I'm not mentally and physically prepared to walk around. We're hoping for easy solutions, aren't we? Yeah, I'll see how that works out. But yeah, come outside, I'll show you this this lobby and that. This building's lovely. Doesn't it look nice? Reminds me of like really old classic cinemas or something. Yeah, too grand. It is very grand, very posh. We found a restaurant right across the street from the hotel. We went into the hotel restaurant downstairs and it wasn't very promising. Not very much on the offer, I guess. And yeah, we found this and a little bit trouble communicating, so I'm not sure what I'm getting actually.
Eva's gone for another bowl of unknown. I don't know why she don't pick the simplest thing on the menu.
I just want something nice and like...
She's convinced she's going to get a nice stew or something.
No, like a beef soup apparently. We'll see.
We'll see. I went with the steak meat, which we assume is beef and chips. Everything else in bowls of soup and bits and pieces, intestines and all sorts. No idea what any of it is, so we'll see. It's a survival situation.
I feel like we're doing something wrong because every time I look at TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, there is some influencers saying how amazing the food is. First random one, they stopped on the side of the road.
So we spent yesterday
delicious.
watching TikToks and YouTubes and all the rest of it like you do in bed, and as he was saying, you know, guy sits down at a little shack side of the road, to which we've been to hundreds of, you know, the broth is amazing, and the meat is divine.
It's not.
It's so much bollocks online these days. I know we're supposed to do some of that, but we don't. We give it to you true as it is.
I don't want to lie about it anyway. I'm hungry. My stomach hurts every time I eat something. I think it's after the food poisoning. I'm not sure what sort of bacteria that was, but I don't think we're still 100%, and it's been like second week now.
We have a whole new appreciation for a couple of things. I think I don't regret coming here at all, not at all. We have a whole new appreciation for Europe, for Lidl's, for our own camping kit, knowing that, you know, what beds you're going to get at the end of the day and all that sort of thing, and of course for our own bikes.
I've always appreciated food at home. It's good for you.
You lucky little thing, ain't you? Eh? Have a look at that.
I really wanted some soup.
What you got there is some raw meat in water.
Why raw?
Does that look cooked to you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Stop it, I need to eat something at some point.
Beautiful. I hope mine's more promising than that. I'm going to cry.
It's sour. I don't know why does it taste sour? I don't get it.
Somebody in the comments was messaging me when we were talking about the food in Thailand, and he said when you go, you've just got to open your mouth and shovel it in. That's pretty much how it's got here now. Well, mine just turned up, which does look a little bit more promising, but I think there's been another miscommunication. There's been an exchange of my chips for eggs. So I've got eggs and meat. I will class that as a win though.
It does not look good at all. Just as much as my unknown part of meat.
Can anybody tell Eva what this is?
This is like clear things in the middle, like a jelly ones. I don't know who that is.
I have absolutely no idea.
Probably stomach or something, I don't know. Not that I care at this point.
Well, that was rough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Luckily though, we only paid 345 baht for that. So you can't really moan, can you? It's like 6 or 7 quid. So we're embarking on a walk up to the town, to the big sea.
Not town, it's just the shop.
Whatever it is, yeah. Big sea, mini sea. So we'll have to get some rations for the evening and go back to the hotel room.
Good night's sleep, ready to race to Bangkok.
It was actually quite a nice hotel. We had a decent night's kit and a soft bed.
Yeah.
Nice people, as always, even the cleaner there saying hello, good morning, waving us off. So this is the second part now of our epic journey heading back towards Bangkok, and today we have another 152 kilometres to go. We have pre-planned the hotel this time because we learnt the hard way last time in Bangkok that you will end up with a bit of a dump if you don't plan ahead. Let's see if these little scooters can do the rest of this epic journey with us. I've been talking to people this morning, answering YouTube comments, and are back in the UK jealous of the sunshine. And we have definitely come to be taking it for granted that it's sunny every single day.
Well, now it feels like it's not sunny enough. It's I think there is a little bit of flooding down south and the weather is a bit pants.
Oh, you fucker. Careful.
Yeah.
Here we go, a bit of Thai ingenuity. One of them's broke down and run out of fuel there. Man's got his flip-flop on the pillion peg, pushing it along. No problem. There's always a way, getting the job done. Things are slowly getting more and more busy, and the quality of the road is declining massively as well. The closer we get to Bangkok, we're still about an hour away from Bangkok. This is the warm-up for the craziness that's to come. I'm not going to lie, I have been dreading riding this silly little scooter back into Bangkok after coming out.
Roads are definitely crazy in here. And I don't know, we're not 1 hour away from Bangkok, we're 1 hour away from the address in Bangkok. Just not very central, but it's still considered central. Oh, this is just amazing, yeah. I think this could be just the suburbs of Bangkok. We haven't stopped for a long time, so we don't know what's going on the map.
Things are getting very busy now. It's so mentally tiring riding in places like this. You've got to have eyes all around you, and even then you're still getting surprised constantly by other people. Some of the locals here, they're absolutely mental. They still fly through these lanes at 3-4 times the speed that the traffic's moving. Crazy. Oi. You gotta watch what you're doing here. Any available space, you have to use it. The road markings mean nothing. Most importantly, you need to keep yourself moving here on a scooter, because everything else will keep moving around you.
It is mad. It's like you're kind of glad this is the last kind of long ride.
I don't know, I like the madness of this, to be honest. I like the challenge. If you can do this on a stupid little scooter with no power and no brakes, you can ride anywhere.
Oh, this is definitely enough power for this.
It really is. We saw a guy on a sports bike just now come spannering down the road. Wow, he nearly come a cropper, because he's moving so much faster than everything else around, and you got that temptation with that power, but that will end very quickly.
Yeah, there's loads of cars joining. Oh, this is so blood raising. This is tight. This is a little bit more advanced than filtering on M5 or any other major motorway in the UK at the standstill, I have to admit.
Yeah, you have to expect a scooter to pop out between cars at any time, because he's changed sides. What a brilliant idea to ride our scooters into central Bangkok.
Yeah. How much longer of this on the map we have?
10 minutes.
10 minutes to destination?
Yeah.
That's alright.
There's a lady here up front on the scooter. I think that's one of those moped taxis. She's a brave one on the back of there in these conditions with no helmet and gear. Well, like some of these others here, really. She's also brave to have her phone and that bag loose in her hand. I think I'll get that in my pocket before it gets swiped. That probably never happens here in Thailand. Definitely would in London. It's absolute carnage, yeah? Look at this junction, it's mental. And there's a woman with a baby waiting to cross through all this. Let's go. Okay. Let's concentrate. Let's get into that left lane, we get a chance. Yeah, I know. Cars coming into our lane, careful. Fucking hell. Every man for himself here. Oh, it's a close one. Yeah, let's get down here. Let's not get sat at the back. Well, this is pretty much it somewhere. Yeah, it's left there somewhere, and then we should be there. Careful. Yeah, we'll pull in here, shall we? Go behind this fan now. Well, it's been a few days since you've seen us. We had a couple of days in Bangkok, walking around the city. Eva found plenty more weird things to eat. And yeah, we've been catching up with a bit of editing and things. So we're back in real time, which is fantastic.
Yeah, just like that, snap of the fingers, we're not in the sunshine anymore. We have extreme fog and some sort of minus conditions and snow coming to UK. So that'll be fun.
Interestingly, on the weather, so our time in Thailand, we were wearing full motorcycle gear, as we do everywhere we go, and we always will do. It's to, you know, each person's choice what you decide to do, but for us, that's what we want to do. And we had a lot of comments about us wearing full motorcycle gear in that heat and how crazy we were. And we wanted to share a couple of statistics for you.
Yeah, there's not the sort of thing that we bikers talk about on the go, because you just don't want to talk of accidents when you're riding. However, on average, 60 people just in Bangkok die on motorcycles or motorcycle related accidents, and that makes you think, and you do want to wear your protective gear. So we have not used any of the tourist scooter taxis that people just get on the back with no helmet, no gear. So we avoided all those things.
So to clarify, that's 60 people a day die on average in Bangkok, not Thailand, in one city. 80% of all road fatalities in Thailand are motorcyclists. That's why we wore all our gear, no matter how hot it is.
So if you do go, make sure you wear the gear, you have your eyes all around your head, and you be really careful.
So we had a fantastic time in Thailand. We had a few extra challenges than we normally have on our tours, food being one of them. We were very often unwell, and yeah, the trouble is with that is it puts you off eating, but you got to eat something, and yeah, we were getting ill again. But overall, for me, it was well worth it. The roads, the weather, and most importantly, what I loved most about Thailand was the people.
The people were ever so nice. That's probably the country that was, the people were the nicest overall. Of course, you get one or two people that are different here and there. However, it's not that much, considering we spent 6 weeks in Thailand.
Well, thank you so much for everybody who's joined us on the Thailand tour. Everybody who's brought t-shirts and supported us along the way, the comments, it means so much to us.
Well, now we have the task of getting ready for our next trip, which hopefully will be soon, but that obviously never feels like soon enough for us. So stay tuned and see what we're up to next in the near future. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see the new videos.
Thanks very much. We'll see you all very soon. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.